There we go. Hey man, good to see you, real MKB. Thanks for the heads up, dude. I every time OBS like defaults me to the wrong device. So, hey man, it's good to see you. I'm gonna try to do some C++ today, so get ready to laugh. Okay. It looks like we have finished installing the desktop tools. So let's get this going here. Wait, okay. I have to have OBS up to have the chat up. It's a little bit ridiculous. I know the feeling. This machine has 4 mics and 3 outputs. Neither are ever on the right one. What kind of machine is that, dude? Are you on a camera? Or like some kind of crazy studio equipment? That's crazy. All right. Can launch this. I hope this community edition is even capable of this. What I'm trying to do. Great. So I definitely want a new project. There we go. I want a console app. Just so I can get my bearings with this program, and then I'll probably make another one. So this one's just going to be just playing. All right. Hey, I'll take any tips I can get. First tip, let's put on some music. Yeah, dude. What kind of crazy thing are you on? I don't know. Am I supposed to type in the chat as a noob? Does it help me if I type in the chat? No, it's a standard home computer. Got a mic on Bluetooth headset. Got a mic on camera. A Blue Yeti. Oh, yeah, dude. I have, yeah, that's actually this. That's the exact same situation I'm in. My phone is my camera, and it has a microphone interface. In fact, hold on a second. Let me see if I can just like. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I'll figure it out after. All right. Let's see what it gives us by default. Nice. So it says hello world, and for some reason Visual Studio just hogs the screen. That's weird. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's the end of the stream. We did C++, and thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time. All right, no, dude. What's the next thing we're gonna do? Like it's pretty much all I can do here. So what would be the next thing I need to have here to get something going? Like I could just print to thanks all peace. Very productive. I don't know exactly what that sentence means. I know what very productive means. I think you're being sarcastic. I don't know what that is. All right. So, hey, what's up, Alvy? Good to see you, man. Yeah, this real MKB was in my first stream. So he's not only the real MKB, he's the real MVP as well. All right. But you're also the MVP. Everybody that watches my streams are all my MVPs. Don't think too much into that. All right, I'm going to get some music going. I think I made a mistake by doing this because I literally just don't know what to do at all. But we'll see. All right, so my music, working arrangement. All right. Well, I know we need a loop. I do know that. So, oh God, there we go, comment. So let's define the loop. And I'm not stupid. I know that will be terrible if I run that. So I'm gonna automatically add a break. Did I try trading any time? I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's worth the investment yet. But yeah. So actually what we want to do probably is like read the key here. So see if we can get Copilot to give us the answer. So I'll just start typing it out. While loop, exit when user enters 0, int num. Okay. Enter a number. Okay, yeah. Let's see. All right, let's see what that looks like. 1, 1, 2, 4, 0. Nice. So we created a loop, and it stops whenever we press 0. What is BTC? The background music? Hold on, dude. What is BTC, dude? Oh, oh, fuck. I'm an idiot, dude. Are you saying I should do Bitcoin stream? I don't get it, dude. Or are you saying I should invest in Bitcoin? Because I'll probably not do either, because I have no idea what to do with that. Invest. Yeah, no, dude. There was a crash before. I can't do it, man. I literally have no extra money. All my money is tied up in my kids. All right. So now we have a C++ program that we enter a number, and then once we enter 0, it gives us the sum of the numbers. But that's far from a game, obviously. Yeah. That's another thing. Like, yeah, I have bad luck, so definitely I'll go to invest, and it will crash for sure. The time to invest in Bitcoin was 3 months ago. Yeah, dude, I know. That's why I when I look at stuff like that, I do not fall for the fallacy that, like, you know, it's going to get better, even though it like has. And if I did that 3 months ago, it would have. It has nothing to do with today. So yeah, dude, I can't. I literally cannot. People have ruined their entire lives. I mean, I'm not saying that you necessarily have to invest all your money, but dude, like, it's a zero confidence thing for me. I know that sounds weird. It's a zero confidence thing. Okay. So yeah, a game that, or a calculator that counts, or, you know, adds, whatever. Let's see what else. So to make this more into a game, we would have to see something on the screen. And do I always wear a shirt? No, sometimes when I'm in the shower, I don't. All right, am I a back-end dev? I do full stack. I go from the front end. I use the front end framework Vue, all the way to the database, SQL, PLSQL. So full stack, all the way up to the database point. All right, so definitely need something happening on the screen. And what I will do is I'll create like a string map. We have string in C++, but I think we need to include it. Include string. Why didn't it do it? Include string. Is it yeah. Include string. So now we have string. So string something. Name. Is string not a standard type? Hold on. Is it std string? Std string? Name? Yes. So it's a standard string. And yeah. I don't want to enter my name. That's kind of boring. Let's go ahead and just playing. Let's go ahead and define this. So what I want to do is just something really stupid simple. So 0 and then 3, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and that's it. So the only thing I want to do is make it to where basically every time I press the like the forward key, the 0 will advance forward, not dance. I am indeed. Oh, dude, I thought he was asking me. Nice, man. Yeah, what do you do? What's your what is your sauce, man? What do you do? All right, so we need a way to read the keys. So I'm gonna get rid of all these comments. It's starting to give me a headache. Clean this up. All right, and I don't need these anymore. I don't think. I need num. It's part of my loop. I need num, and then I need cn. But I think I'm gonna make it to where if num, no, I'm not gonna say you're an enter -1. If num equals 1, how do we read the all right, what's up? C# by day, but currently I'm writing tickets for works that's already done. Don't ask. Apparently, a investigation is meant to produce a doc with 15 tickets, not a PR that does the job. Corporate bureaucracy. Yeah, dude, it's a shame that technical people are controlled by not non-technical people. It truly is. It's a real tragedy, and the amount of damage that it does goes unspoken. So maybe if I get big one day, I'll use this as a platform to get people to stop. Stop it. All right, so how do we read like a forward key? That's my how do we read a forward key? I think that you can set as either a char or a string. So let's see. I think I need another library for this, actually. I don't know if IOStream is good enough for that. IOStream. I have to Google that. C++ read arrow keys. Yep, that's pretty much what I want. Let's see. Con.io. Is that what it is? I'm literally going to copy this. I don't have anything that I care about on this program. I have to make sure I have this header file. If it's not standard. No. All right, what's my error? Self-taught. Oh, yeah, me too, dude. Me too. I failed college. I literally failed college. And then I went back. I finished it because I had a vendetta. And then I took some programming classes and got a job. Sweet. That's a good question. My company has multiple monolithic backends. Two major ones. Even though you're not asking me. Jesus. Let's see. I probably don't even have the right tags up on Twitch, huh? Monolith, how can it be multiple? We have two separate ecosystems that don't touch, but they do kind of interact in a weird way. Like the user has to like upload from or download from one and upload to the other. It's weird. I guess you would call that a bilith, maybe. Oh, I guess they are microservices. It's doesn't feel right to call them a microservice. Would be an exaggeration. You mean like they're big, or yeah, I guess a microservice can be big. Yeah, that's true. This one that I have, the one that my company works with is like the programs don't talk to each other, so I don't think they're technically a microservice because I think a microservice is, you're setting up a system of microservices. I don't know. Anyway, so what's my error? Does it not tell me? Yeah, go ahead. Whatever. Enter a number. Wait. Okay, here we go. Getch POSIX item is deprecated. Instead, use the ISO C and C++ conformant names. Get underscore Getch. Underscore Getch must be conformant according to the compiler. What the hell does that mean? There we go. Nicely copied. Where's that null coming from, though? I guess it doesn't matter too much. That's something that's returned by Getch. I don't think I can control that. But the point is, let's see. When I call C equals Getch, I'm returned this, which is what, a constant? Some sort of, okay, yeah, here it is. So 72, 80, 75, and 77, they are constant ints, integers. So therefore, all right, so now I can kind of take this. I think I do want to go back and grab my other code, and it's already starting to get annoyingly big. So let me grab this. I posted a notepad. I used to work C# .NET for like 4 years. Worked on a shady loan system. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know about that. The thing about web is that there's just so much saturation, but it's true that you can get something out the quickest with web, and probably a two-prong approach might be good for you. Like get something out on web, and then on the side, like learn something that's going to be a little bit more like um, potent in terms of like helps you get a job. And I think that like .NET and SQL would be a great way to do that because there's not a lot of people that like are actually willing to take the plunge and learn that kind of stuff. It takes a while. It's very different from like JavaScript. You want to get a job easy, become an embedded programmer. It's not easy to learn, but like it's so in demand, and it will always be in demand. No, it's not, dude. It's like electronics. It's I think it's specifically like if you want to program like a CPU or something like that. Like embedded means that there is like binary embedded in a certain thing, and when you're using that, you're on a very low level, like moving electric like parts from I really don't know much about it, and that's part of the reason why it's so like in demand. People don't. Hey man, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, if you really are serious, then that might be something to consider. Anyway, so I got that. I copied it to. Yeah, true. All right. So here we're back to my other program, and I'm going to make this into a function, I think, that just simply will return this. I mean, I don't need to. So I'll make another, let's see, int move, move the 0. All right. And I'm gonna have to wait. Oh, I lost what the thing. Yeah, it's up here. Using namespace std. That's what I want. Oops, didn't mean to copy all that. All right. Embedded systems is fun. Being told you have 40 KB worth to work with for this process. Oh, please note 5 KB is reserved as an address space for IO variables. Done a bit with microcontrollers back in the day, and a few things is a bit fun but frustrating. Also, resources are for it are limited. Yeah, that's something you probably have to go to college for, honestly, dude. I don't know, Alvy, have you ever tried it? Maybe it's just intimidating. I don't know, dude. Does $200,000 a year sound sad? Yeah, I get that, man. I want to only make videos about web development, but it doesn't work. Or, you know, I can't say it doesn't work. I'm not putting in the effort that I should. I'll be honest. All right, Copilot, chill. Chill. All right, so move the 0, not the car. So 0, and we'll pass in just an int of like, just, I don't know, dir. And let's say, wait, no, it's not an int. It's a key that we're passing in. So we'll pass in int key. And the key that we want is, I again undid this. So let me grab that. These are our keys here. And so when we want, we go left. So if key equals key left, nope, not cat. If key equals key left, let's see. Before we determine, well, what the heck? I'm running here. Let me go ahead and kill it. Make a yi. Dude, you're so right, but I've already told myself that I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to do some dishonest shit because honestly, that's not how my parents raised me, man. Yeah, to me that's akin to like accounting, like the accounting of programming. It's like extremely mind-numbingly like not only tedious, but like you have to know so much. But like it's so few people are unwilling to do it that it's just yeah, it's so hard to find somebody. Is Ruby any good? I think so. There's a guy that I follow who does Ruby. I think his thing is called Dean Out or something like that. His Twitch channel, and he has a huge following. So I would have told you before I knew that dude that that Ruby was out, but like I don't know, like yeah, all you have to do to figure out if it's easy to get a job in something is look on job postings and like write down how many jobs there are in that field. Do your own research, and then you can make your own decision into what job is you want to or what thing you want to go in. That's how everybody else does it. Always wanted to make my own chip slash processor with its own instruction set and write my own LLVM implementation for it. But alas, something like that would take me months and years, yes, and produce something that's worth 5 to 10 cents if manufactured in China. That is extremely true, and it sucks, dude. Like I feel that every day. Like I want to do like the craziest stuff. I want to do all this stuff, but man, I got kids, and I gotta like focus my time on just the potent stuff, like making Twitch videos. All right, so the first thing we need to do is get the position of the 0. So int 0 pos equals name dot find, but name is the one that we're passing in here. So we're gonna rename name, and we don't need std anymore because we're including this as the namespace. Should I type in my chat when nobody's typing in my chat? IDK question mark. Does that chat come up as restream instead of me? That is so lame. Ruby is a low-level performance runtime, but simple, lang, and capable. Low performance, not an issue unless you have huge scale. It was. No idea about the job market for Ruby, though. I feel like I don't see as many Ruby jobs when I look. The thing that I really see most is SQL. And SQL is a language that does not have very much variance among different platforms. So you could go MS SQL, you could go MySQL, you could go PLSQL, which is what I'm in. I went from MS SQL to PLSQL, and both jobs were well paid. Okay, so it's not name anymore. It's yeah, dude, put in the work on SQL. Don't believe people that think that like SQL is going to be dead. It's totally not, dude. It's here to stay. Java, Sprint Boot, or C#.net. Yeah, I don't know much about Sprint Boot, but like yeah, C#.net, Azure platforms, DevOps. Those are all in demand from what I can tell. Very little difference between providers until you create your own ORM and discover there's a lot more than you thought. LOL. Yeah, dude, that goes into we actually have our own. I don't think you would call it an ORM, but it's a PHP interface for Oracle PLSQL, and it's great, but you can't return user defined types, and that is a huge disadvantage because we end up having to do data manipulations on the PHP side, and that sucks, dude. All right, let's see. All right, so now we have to pass this into our if we go cin here on our num, let's change num to key. We don't need sum anymore. So key is the key that we're reading. And then so we have to change all the keys. if key, so while key is not equal to 0, what we're going to do is we're going to call move the 0, but not before cnning key. Oh, wait, so c equals getch. Let's see. And then move the 0 on key. Or we can just do pass getch directly into move the 0 like this. Keep it a little less liney. But then we also have to pass in name, which I failed to rename because I got distracted by the chat. No problem with that though. Let's see. It's a lang blah blah. But sure some would disagree. But Java has 30+ years of business behind it. Yeah, I think Java might be worth more, but I don't know if I see quite as many job listings for Java. That could just be like I actually have no idea if that's true or not. I definitely see them, but I don't know if my observation is a correct one. So this is going to be just like game board. A very simple game line, we'll call it. Okay. And now I have to pass that in up here. And so we can call gameline.find 0. Oh, no, we can't. Let's see. Oh, okay. So we're not. We pass in a string 0, not a integer 0. We don't have type interpretation on C++, and that is what it is. All right. So if we have key left, then what we're gonna do is let me get rid of all of this. Okay. If we have key left and we have 0 posts is not equal to 0. I don't care about any of that other stuff. Then what we're going to do is we'll do new str. New str, or let's see. We'll go int new posts. New 0 posts, and set that to 0 posts. I don't think we need to. In fact, I'm completely against that. No. Actually, no. I am for that, because by the end of this, we want to have either it moved or just the number. In fact, let's go return new 0 posts. Handler. What the fuck is that? I can't return it? Hold on. Expected a declaration. Why? Oh, because there we go. I think you're trying to break into the market. Don't worry about the lang. Pick any you can get and learn well. Others will be a lot quicker after as most skills transfer over. Solid, OO, sorting algorithms, data types are all the same lang. Yeah, totally. Definitely learn data types. Like that's the thing about web and JavaScript and stuff, is that you can actually not learn that stuff. But it does become important. It'll help you stand out too. Sometimes those things don't work. You don't want to be a floater. All right, so we don't want to see out there instead. In fact, I think I want to make another function, print game line, or actually just what I want to do is string build game line. And we'll pass in the 0 post and do a loop like that. And I'm thinking, yeah, so that needs to become game line. So passing in key to game line, or passing in key to move the 0. And I'm thinking that this should actually return a string. Just like that one up there. And right here, we should do, trying to find out what's easier job, so I learn it and apply for that. I would just apply for any job that you can like don't even let like the fact that you don't have the qualifications stop you from applying for a job. I've definitely been offered jobs that I am not qualified for, and I have gotten jobs that I'm not qualified for. Senior React developer with 5 years experience in React and more in other techs. Don't know what a stack or a heap is. Yeah, totally. Don't know about memory allocations within array, and no lengths at runtime, allowing virtually instantaneous look up on arrays. I don't know about that. Seen it all, LOL. All right. So here we go. Let's see. So key left, move the 0. All we do is decrement. That's not quite correct. I noticed that Copilot doesn't exactly know what I'm trying to do. If key equals key right, and I don't want to hard code that. I want to say int game line length, and here I want to say game line length instead of hard coding it. That way, if I decide to publish this later as the best game ever, then I won't make any mistakes if I try to change it and break it. All right, so why don't we do return build game line 0 post. And I think that's it. See if I can move this 0 around. Okay. No, I'm good. All right. Uninitialized local variable key. Okay. I just realized that won't even go in the loop. So, do we have do while in C++? Do. I can either do while or set it to, what is it? Control KC there. I can either do while or set it to something else, but I think do while is a thing here. So do move the 0. While key is not, yeah. That way I don't have to set it to something that I don't want to set it to, which is just picky, but whatever. I better lurk. Got present this stuff in 20 minutes. Still got 2 to 3 pages to write. Chat GPT, where art thou? Oh, dude, yeah. I'm gonna get to work, man. Yes, I too am an avid procrastinator. That happens to be what I'm doing right now. I should be creating a Discord. I should be doing all this stuff that I need to do. I should be pumping money into Twitch because apparently that's what I need to do. But whatever. All right, let's move to 0. All right, it's not printing. So we need to do C out on this. Also, yeah, I think it saved me. Getch. I'm not sure if I'm doing that right, but so we need to do C out. Is it like that, or is that the in, or is that out? I can't remember, dude. So C out. Yeah, okay, that's right. Oh, I saw it for a second. I don't think it works like this. I think C in stops the C. How do we do, like, wait for? This is probably, let's see. Getch. I know this is wrong, but I'm just gonna type it in because I know that other people are asking this question this way. All right, so thread. Oh God, we have to go into threading, and this is Python. Okay, C++. Interrupt or cancel Getch. Let's see. Oh man, it's starting to get crazy. The operating must provide access to the keyboard. Well, let's see. Oh, and we're not assigning key. Okay, so that's really the issue. This is a structural issue with the game. No, it isn't. So, okay, all I have to do, I see. All I have to do is assign key to the value returned from Getch. No, it's not that, actually. So, I saw there that it was saying that C, it was being assigned like this. So like the assignment actually returns something like that. And the value that I would pass in here would be key. I don't think I can actually exit this now because I'm not sure if key 0 is a real thing. So instead of that, I want to make key exit. So we'll go define. Come on. Define. Why are you doing that? Stop. Key enter? Yeah, key enter. So we'll press enter to exit, ironically. So while key is not equal to key enter, then we'll continue this little game loop. Quote unquote game loop. And we'll try to move this 0. Alright, it's doing something. Not quite what I wanted, but it's something, huh? Alright. What went wrong? What went wrong, Raggy? Move the 0. So 0 posts. Minus minus. Let's see what it ends up. Yeah, that looks correct. So, see, can I do C out? C, not count. And see like what it's doing. Oh, instead of this. Oh, I see we're not assigning game line. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. So instead of this, we'll assign game line. That's probably going to be it. And then we'll see out game line. Doesn't seem like something would matter like that, but yeah. And then I'll get rid of this C out. Just comment Control K C. right, so we are now moving the 0, kind of. It's like a barbershop thing. See? But then this is me pressing the left key. Doesn't seem to be working. And also, it should never go beyond the field. And that's what's probably happening. This needs to be 0 post is not equal to game line length minus 1. Because remember, our positions are indexed. So they'll return -1 if they're not there. Or, you know, a number between 1 and the game length minus. What has happened? What is happening? See, now I'm hitting the wall and I'm coming back. See? Whee! Isn't this the funnest game you've ever seen? Actually, it is kind of fun. I could probably sit here and do this all day. I don't know what that means. All right. How can we make this into a real game? Well, for one, we can make it bigger. And for one, we can make it 2-dimensional. And for 2, I think that this should be printing constantly. But I don't know. Let's see. First of all, yeah, this should be printed pre, like that, pre-getch. Yep, that's one thing. And then the other thing is that this should print regardless of whether or not there is a key pressed. But I don't think that that's going to be possible here. I don't think, it doesn't seem like this function is being called constantly. Like getch is actually freezing up the thread. In fact, I know that because I can see that it is not continuing in this loop until I do that. All right, let's make it into a simple maze, huh? A maze. Okay. This is now a simple maze. Okay, now let's go. I'm gonna just comment out this. I always forget KC and Visual Studio. And I'm going to actually kind of comment out everything. Or better yet, why don't we move it into another file? All right, well, I didn't grab the right stuff. That's my fault. Butterfingers. All right, so let's move this into another C++ file. We have source files, and then we do add a new item, and this is just going to be like, I don't know, backup.c++, just for the older stuff. I'm not really doing anything in it. I'll go ahead and include the stuff there. I don't think I should put that there, though. I think that might interfere. I'm not even going to worry about it right now. I'm not even using this as a program. I want to be able to, though. All right, so it's just some functions. All right, and so here we have this, and I will make yet another C++ file. We'll go, all right. Okay, yeah, I have to click on source files, add new item. It's going to be maze.c++. And I think I might want to go object oriented on this. I'm not sure though. class maze. We'll go public board. Let's see. Is wall. Yeah, we do need that, and I'm not doing game line. Okay, let's start with private. Private board is going to be private, I guess. Private, not game line. So our board, I think, is going to be a two-dimensional array. So I think we need a data structure for that. So struct. No, it's not an array. It can't be an array. I don't think. Can we do, let's see, 2D array. What? A 2D array. 2D array? Is dynamic cast the same thing? No, stop. 2D array. Come on. There we go. And yeah, int x and int y. So we're going to go I mean, I guess that's it. All we need is int x and int y. But I thought that we would have to actually create an array of arrays. So, do professional devs always to object-oriented programming? I think that for a game, it's appropriate. It makes more sense to me because, like, if I'm going to create a maze, it makes sense for it to be an object because it's realistically an object. If I was going to make like a website or something, it doesn't make sense to reach for object-oriented programming. What about normal? I don't know what that question is. The question doesn't make sense to me. Let's see. Let me check and see if I have the right tags on Twitch, because I suck at Twitch. And no, I don't. Okay, yeah, let me fix those. So yeah, we're not doing that. Let me check and see if I have the right tags on Twitch, because I suck at Twitch. Sure do. Okay, yeah, let me fix those. So yeah, we're not doing that. C++. CPP. Game development. Noob. Total noob. What other tags? Besides game? I don't know, dude. For me, it's anything where I could like totally like imagine what it would be. What's this? What's wrong with this? Expected either a definition or a name tag. Am I not allowed to do that like that? I know I can do like a vector, a 2D vector, but I don't think I need one. I thought in a structure I could just define. Z++ structure. Yes. A struct. And then I name it afterwards? Like that? Oops. Like this? Alright, sweet. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be a 2D array. No? It doesn't like the number. That's what it is. 2D array. Type def. I don't know what the heck that is. Also, clean this up. Alright, so int x. Type def point. Yeah, that is a point, I guess. Can I just do like here? Let's see. We'll go, see, I would have said the opposite. For games, OO adds overhead. Also, composition is better, allowing quicker customization of a lot of things, whereas on web, who cares about a few performance penalties of nano seconds either way? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm definitely by no means a game developer. But like for me it just makes more sense if I have like a maze and the maze has walls and I am a person and I interact with the maze. That's to me is very well represented in object oriented programming to me as a noob. So private, um, so that I guess that makes a two-dimensional array. Star star. And I don't like how that's stuck up against the wall there, but whatever. The 0 pose, but we're gonna make that player pose instead. Maze size, yes, we want that as well. And then public, yeah, I thought that was right. Public will go, let's do type racer competition. Who is faster? I don't want to do that. Maybe for a different stream. All right. So here we have the constructor where we're able to give it an X and a Y. And that ends up being the size of the array, which is an array of character arrays. So you can think of it as an array of strings. The problem with this though is that it's not like I mean like the 20 plus years of OO dev work. Yeah, a lot of people shit on object oriented. But I don't know, dude. Like I just for this especially it seems appropriate. Sexy. Ooh. Thank you. All right. So, it's like I find duck typing with dynamic lings very hard due to working with strict type languages for so long. Yeah, well, I mean, you end up in a position where like you're not exactly sure what's going on, and so you have to like move stuff around to figure it out, and it's you know, with this, I think that it's pretty clear when there's an issue. It's pretty clear when there's something going on. All right, so we don't want C out, I don't think. I think that what we want to do for print maze is going to be, I guess, yeah, we do want C out. Yeah, that's actually a good way to do that. So up here, we'll go ahead and do, I also know people who are purely Python who can't fathom how you would build anything without duct typing in a strict way. Had to highlight to this guy Python runtime he was using was written in C. Yeah, PHP also written in C. The PHP interpreter, like you know, the language itself is just plain text, obviously. So, all right, so we need to take this stuff, move it into my maze right now. I don't think I want Conio. I just want IOStream. And the namespace, STD. Standard, not sexually transmitted. And defining our constants. I don't think we want that. Move player. This is where object oriented has its downfalls right now, because I need to find out. Like I'm sitting here using my brain power trying to determine if the maze should move the player or if there should be a player that moves the player. And I know the answer to that question, but I'm grappling with the laziness and procrastination of, you know, should I go ahead and do it, or should I Should I not? Whatever. For now, I am going to put my principles aside and simply do the thing. If I can figure out how to copy and paste. Okay. What is happening? All right. Something's messing with me. What is this? Is my keyboard dead? Uh-huh. Oh, I turned it off. What an idiot. All right, here we go. Also, know people who are purely Python. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Yeah, dude. Python's great, too, but today I decided to use C++ because I am an idiot. Actually, you know, Copilot is kind of making it not so bad. Although, what is this? We completely don't have any body to this for loop in this deconstructor. That tilde represents a deconstructor. I believe. It's been a while. So we're clearing out the array, I guess. Is player exit means that we have player post X, which is Y. That's pretty good. Print maze, set player posts. I don't know. Looks pretty good. Let's see if it works. Yeah. So first thing we need to do is include. How do we include that, buddy? Hey, what's going on, Leonardo? It's nice to see you. Champion, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Let's see if I can just get a simple C++ program running. Now, I think I'm in using namespace, but I think I have to create a namespace for both of these. I'm not sure. I'll tell you what. Why don't I just forego this for now and just bring my stuff from Maze over here. It's going to get heavy. It's going to get big. But at least, you know, it will be in the same place. Then I can save the learning for later. Okay. Yeah, we don't have that anymore, so. Yeah, that's not going to be it. So I'm wondering, do we have what? I'm not going to call a loop right yet. KC. We'll just go maze. Yeah, what was that? Go on. It almost did it. Maze M55. What is that going to do? Nothing. Let's see. Our class is called Maze, which I'm about to uppercase. And we have one more instance of that in the deconstructor. Down here. This guy. And then obviously the call. M dot. I think I do have to do getch, but yeah, it's doing it for me. System CLS. I don't know what that does. Hey, check that out. Let's make it bigger than 5.5, huh? We'll go 25. don't know. Can you guys see that? I got my P moving around. All right. Watch out. I'm a C++ developer now. I'm also a seizure inducer. All right. Well, it's time to make a game out of this. We'll call it P's and Q's. And so P is going to be the player, and Q is going to be the bad guys. You have to try to get to the exit point without being touched by a Q. All right? First, I need to figure out how to move this maze into its own. It needs to be a header file. That's what it is. Okay. Header file. But I don't know if a header file can have std out on it. We'll find that out right quick. Wish I could close that. I know that it's using up processor power. Okay. Well, I'll just jump right into it, huh? Maze.h this time. Maze.h. And hopefully, just copy all this stuff. I think redrawing the entire windows is not great for design. Might be worth it just editing the buffer also. A lot less taxing on the. These are words for somebody who knows what they're doing, and I'm not that person. But you know what? I'm gonna write that down. I.e., just edit the console buffer from what needs to change per frame. Do you know, like, in layman's term how I would do that? Because yeah, so what I'm doing right now is, well, this is the wrong thing. I wasn't just playing. What I'm doing right now is just printing, yeah, what you're saying, just printing the entire thing. But how would I modify the buffer? I guess I could just Google that. See, C++ modify buffer. Buffer passed as pointer. See. Bytes read. Minfax colors. Mem copy. Buffer. File buffer plus cursor malloc. Then call the function. You cannot modify copy of the pointer you are modifying. To change the pointer, you need to change your function prototype. Okay, this is a crude example. Let's see. What is even the question that's being asked? If I'm trying to read into a buffer passed as a pointer to this function, memcopy works fine, and the data is stored correctly in buffer. Let's see. I'm not sure if this will work with what I'm doing. Increase buffer. Let's see what we got here. Native C++ console screen. Void to screen. Okay. To screen. So changed right console output character to right console output character A. Ditched WSPrintf. Changed screen from WTRT. And made my own helper function for displaying it on the screen. It works perfectly. Yeah, that's a little hard to follow because this dude just answered his own question. I'll check on the other link here. Console screen buffers. Let's see. A screen buffer is a two-dimensional array of characters and color data for in and output windows. So this is not even... A console can have multiple screen buffers. The active screen buffer is the one that is displayed on the screen. The system creates a screen buffer whenever it creates a new console. To open a handle to a console's active screen buffer, specify the con out $ value to open a handle to a console's active screen buffer value in a call to the create file function. How about an example? I see. Let's see. This is not where I intended to go, but I'm interested in this stuff. Here, let me start from like the top level. C++, console game. They don't use cout, do they? They do use cout. What is this even? I don't know. Let's copy this dude's stuff and see what happens. Is it doing the same thing where it... I'm pretty sure it's doing the exact same thing. Where it just... Okay. No. Oh, we forgot to... What, the ending thing? Yeah. Nope. One unresolved X turn. Line 1. Unresolved symbol. So you invoke main. Invoke. I don't think that's... Alright. I think that's going to be for next time, dude. I think I'm going to go from here to, like, using a library or something like that. That way I don't confuse myself too much. And I'll learn these buffer stuff later. Yeah, dude. I'm obsessive. I like, you know, I'm not afraid to admit I'm a totally obsessive person. So this is going to be, like, I'll probably like, skip work for this stuff, dude. All right. For now, let me just get back to where I have this running. Is it like painful to look at when I do that on the screen? Because I don't want people to like get a seizure or something like that. That one looks best. What do you got? C++, blah, 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 blah. One lone coder. Yeah, I've seen one lone coder. I should probably just check out one of his videos and then come back to this. I think Ncurses has a library that works. I was trying not to use a library. But, well, I am using... That's an idiot thing to say. I'm using several libraries. I'll come back to this, dude. Unless this just works. Let me put this back to working. Hold on. So, yeah. Don't have the do while loop. All right, there's my P. So he's moving around. And yeah. I was going to make it to where there's P's and Q's. So the Q's, probably an array of positions where they're being updated randomly. I feel the pain for having the processor having to do 200 changes when 2 will do. You know what? Oh, God, dude. Why are you making me feel emotions for a piece of machine? I'll tell you what, man. I'll just make it 10 by 10. That will help alleviate some of the pressure. Also, is this being... I don't know if I have to explicitly deconstruct this, so I probably do. Let's see. Deconstruct maze. Yeah. Like that. It's not like in C# where you could do using, and then when it falls out of the scope, if it's a, what was it, iDisposable, then it will deconstruct itself. I think you actually have to explicitly call. I probably just caused a whole bunch of like leaked memory or something. Oh. Yep. All right. So P's and Q's. Let's make an array of points for how many Q's we're gonna. So we'll go int num Q's. So this is gonna be you're a P, and you have to make it to the bottom right corner while you are avoiding the Q's, which can move randomly. Right? If you touch a Q, you lose. All right, so the num Q's, and then probably an array of points, so it's like a point array like that. Let's see, yeah, Q pose says, and it has to be, do I have to put it below? Is that even valid? I know, dude, I know. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you dropping by. And yeah, dude, I'll be more educated next time you come in. I don't think I have to define it there. I guess that's not the right way to do it. Maybe this is what is this? What is this? Hold on. Star. Oh, pff. Jesus. In C++. Is it? So it's not actually a pointer to a pointer, as in the declaration, but it is also the dereference of a dereference in a statement. That's not confusing at all. It's often used in C. It is used often in C, which does not have the and notation for references. So I could just use and as a reference instead of that, I guess. See what's wrong here now, though. I guess you can't. Wow. Okay, got a lot to learn. All right, so the maze array is that, and it's assignable as an array being, yeah, let's just go point star star qpos. And then we'll need to pass in the numQs here. Int numQs. Int numQs. Same thing. Creating an array. I guess it's an array. And our Qs are all going to move randomly as this goes. And their positions are going to be random. So we'll go... I feel like I want another... If I was going to continue after this, which I'm not, I'm going to stop in like 10 or 20 minutes. But if I were going to continue, I would put something like this in its own header file. And it would be generating a random number. But whatever. God, I have to do it. I have to do it. Okay, new item. Util C++. And this is not going to be header file, I don't think. Actually, no. Yeah, I do want to make it a header file. So, new item, util.h instead. And I think pragma once is going to be correct. And what I want to do is we'll go int random min max and then I think I have to include math and then do using namespace std. Hey, what's up, man? Isn't it math? So I guess that's not a namespace there. So I guess I have to do math rand. No, where does rand come from? I don't think that's even the right language. Let's see. Potential fixes. It's going to be standard lib h. Okay. Who would have known? So this is a random int function. Yeah, I mean, that's all I really need. Yeah, so we need to give them random positions. And also make them unique. So when we construct in maze, which we're not in maze actually, I gotta get rid of maze. Was I able to successfully move that? I don't even remember. Let me go back to the main part here. So I still have that there. So I'm sitting here acting like I can include these header files and I don't even know if I can. So let me do that first. Grab my maze here. Move that into the maze header file. Looking good so far. And then I'll take out all of this, most of this, just the maze stuff. Wait, not in maze, but in this one. I already took it out, great. And then I have to re-add all this stuff. And then include my maze header file, yes. And why is this wrong? Okay, because it requires a number of enemies now. And I believe we're good. Let me comment out the part that I just did, just to make sure that it's still functioning. Or not. Yeah, I don't have to do that. I don't need backup anymore. I don't need maze CPP anymore. I have maze H. It's amazing. And my P still working. All right. So minding our P's and Q's in the constructor. We're creating a new array of Q's based on the num Q's. Great. And we're not yet assigning random positions. We will do that now. And the Q, they cannot be unique, or they have to be unique. So when we create something that is unique, we have to compare it to all the other ones. So first thing we need to do, I think, is create a new function. Maybe this could go in util. No, that's not gonna work. So where's our privates? Our privates are right here. So we'll create another private. This time it's gonna be a function that's assign random unique Q pose. And this is gonna be returning a point. And it's not assign, it's gonna be get random unique Q post. All right, so let's read through this. While not is unique, which is set to false by default, so we're going in the loop. We're calling our random function, which I guess I guess that's that's an easier way to do it. Just call it random and then modulo it by the whole number. That's cool. It's a nice way to consolidate. All right, so then we're setting unique to true, but then we're going to I would rather do a do while there, but whatever. Then we're going through all the other num Q's, the Q positions, and determining identical position. And it will continue to do that until it finds a unique position. So right here, after we create the Q posts, we'll go ahead and let's see, point random pose equals get the random position. Then we can set the X and the Y of the Q to a random position. And now in our print maze, we are looping through the maze size. So within here, we have I and J, which is spanning X and Y. then the first thing I think that we want to do, not on move, on print maze. Okay, so no, on print maze we want to go another loop, or just like outside of this. But I'm not sure if we want that to be in the same loop, because now we're creating like a 3D loop, which, I mean, and if we count the inner game loop, that's 4 dimensions, so that's not probably going to be the way that we want to do this. So I don't really see much else other way. Here all we're doing is we're looping through the entire thing, and we're setting it if the player post is... Yeah, I don't have one today. I ran out. They went rotten. We're going to set it if the player post is there. And then instead of a loop... Yeah. Really not seeing any other way to do it. For now, I'll just create 2 loops. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So this is looping through the cues only outside of that, and then pre-printing them on the page. So this should... I should at least be able to see this. No, I can't see it. Alright, let's make sure that we have everything. So this maze array will become that. And I don't think I have it. I think I need an else. No, that would work if this were set to something. So back in the main part, we are calling this 10 by 10 with 5 cues. And so what is going wrong? Here's where we should be creating unique positions. And let's just see if we have the X and the Y, I guess. See out all that. Yeah, I don't see it. Not seeing it right away. Let's try... What happened? Still no cues. And here we're returning that. I don't even see where this is even getting in this loop. Make a small change, and I still don't see it. All right, well, let's break something. Let's set x to 1 divided by 0. No. Well, I mean, yeah. But let's set it to x. Cause a runtime error. How do we do that here? Let's see. We could do an undefined offset here, and that would cause a runtime error. Let's see. Let's set down here. We'll set this to my maze array, and then a position that doesn't exist, -1. And that's actually a char. Char. No, no, no. So we can use a double indexer like this, and then that would yield a char. And that should break it. Mod divided by 0. Yeah, we don't want that. No. Redefinition of... Okay, so B, D, whatever. Exception thrown. Okay, great. So at least we know now that we're getting in the right position, which I think I could have done easily with a breakpoint. Let's see if we can configure a breakpoint. Oh man, that's so nice. Okay, so now... Sweet. Yeah, that doesn't exist. That don't exist, man. All right, now we can really start to see what's going on here. So now we're here, and we have numQs 5. Yo, what game? Only the hottest game around. Let me give you a little preview. I'm not a game developer, bro. And by the way, if this hurts your eyes, I apologize, because there's apparently a right way to do this, and I don't know what it is. So right now, I got a P on the board, and I'm going to put some Qs on the board, and I got to try to get all the way over here without the P's getting me. And this is kind of like, oh, we wound up in a weird dark place. This is kind of like my foray into game development, which I've never done before. So, yeah, this is probably going to be a boring one, to be honest. And by the way, I'm still working on making that video. I haven't had a chance to do it yet. I don't think I've forgotten about your request to make my thing about like my journey as becoming an engineer. I'm just kind of thinking about how I'm going to do it, and like I kind of want to make it really nice. And like my last few videos were like just me talking, and I want to make a really nice one so that people will stick around for it, because that's what the YouTube algorithm likes. So yeah, so P's and Q's is going to be this game. Try to finish it. So here we are. Fallback, or is it scalar, delete array, delete size, no throw, if debug. Can we break out of this? Are we capable of doing that? I don't think I can do that in